They are awakening to how protected you are. If you are a chosen one, you already know where I'm going with this video. Let me tell you something about wicked people. Wicked people do not like anybody who is the opposite of who they are. Let me repeat this for you one more time. Wicked people do not like a person who is a complete opposite of who they are. Why is that? That is because whenever they are around you, you are a complete reminder and reflection of their wicked ways. Whatever they try to do, you're going to bounce it back. You're going to reflect that thing back to them. Now, a chosen person is one of the most protected individuals on this universe. The reason for that protection is because you are here to do God's work. You are here to help the collective. You are here to raise awareness. You are here sometimes to wake up some people. You are here to remind people of what it is they need to do and they came here to do. So you trigger some form of awakening in those individuals. Now, that kind of those kind of assignments, they also come with specific protection. You're protected by God. Some people want to say that your ancestors. Some people want to say the Most High. Some people want to say Allah. You know, you are protected. You are divinely protected. The reason of your protection is because you are a light worker. You are an earth angel. So whenever you encounter evil or see evil people, you will usually take action, you will seek justice, and in most cases, you will call them out. But sometimes you see, you may notice that your life is going a certain way. And usually it feels like you're fighting a battle day by day. It's like you're fighting this warfare that you don't even understand. Sometimes you try to do things, you don't know the reason as to why you're homeless. You don't understand the reason as to why you're being thrown out of your house. You don't understand the reason as to why you've been thrown out of your jobs. You don't understand the reason as to why you try to get into relationships, but the people you're dating, they are constantly torturing you every single day on a regular basis. That is because they don't like your energy. Now, one of the things to realize about a chosen one is that it is usually going to be very difficult anywhere that you go. That is because of the nature of your assignment on this planet. Sometimes also you might have encountered, let's say, wicked people. We're talking about evil people, people who are into witchcraft, people who always want to do this, dark magic and stuff like that. And there is things that they've always done behind the scenes. You see, when an evil person is performing certain things on you, against you, they're going to do this secretly. So sometimes you don't even find out about this, what they are doing. They may go to psychics, they may visit tarot card readers, they may visit other forms of people who are practicing different stuff just to find out information about you. And the very first thing they are going to find out, as a person who has grown up in a narcissistic family dynamic, which was also involved in witchcraft, I know this because I've already seen it. So that is where they are going to get information of who you really are. You see, because for the longest period of time, they have been trying to figure you out. They are seeing that there is something different about you. They don't know what it is. They're trying to figure it out. They don't know, they have all these questions, but they don't have any answers. And sometimes they have to go to an extra length of adding somebody in the middle, and a psychic. It could be a tarot card reader. It could be anybody. People are into dark arts as well, and they want to find out who you are. The first thing those people are going to tell them is that that person is not alone. The person you're dealing with is a highly protected person. And that is going to be one of the biggest shock to your enemies. So they may sometimes do things such as witchcraft against you. Not because you have done anything wrong, but it's because they don't like this idea of being around a person like you, who is kind of highly protected. So they may have done things against you. They may have, planted things in front of your door. If you have been with evil women, evil ladies, evil men, you may have started running into things in the house. There is stuff they have been, plugging under your bed. Maybe sometimes things they have been putting in your clothes just because they want to destroy you. But there's one thing that people don't understand about chosen people. A chosen person is an unstoppable person. You cannot stop them. The only thing you can do is you can do things that may delay them. But still, it is only going to work on a person who is not woke. The people who don't know who they are. Because you see, the work of the enemy is to keep you in sleep state. You're supposed to be asleep. So when you're a person who has been born with this light, with this heavy anointing on your life, those people, it's easier for them to operate when you're in sleep mode. So you should never be able to find out who you are and the protection that is around you. So that's the reason as to why they have been doing a lot of these things, to keep you asleep in a way, keep you in a place where they can be able to control you, okay? They can be able to monitor you, to control you, to manipulate your life and everything, and they should be in charge of your life. And for some mysterious reason, it has been working for some time. But you might have noticed that however intensive it got, for some reason you came back, you came through it, you walked out of it, you bounced back. Sicknesses, you got through those. Things that other people couldn't survive, you did survive. Some of you have been sleeping with witches in your bed, but at some point in time, you was able to get out, and you still survived. That is because whether you know it or you don't know it, on a spiritual level, you are constantly protected. So there is things that people will throw your way. There is sometimes spells, there is curses, there is people who try to do witchcraft against you. And for some reason, it could have worked for some time. They could have slowed you down. They could have beaten you down for some reason. But at the end of the day, you still got up and you kept on moving. And before you knew it, whatever it is they've been doing to you has already bounced back. Now they're the ones who are facing the same things that they have done to you are the same things happening to them. This time it's even going to be worse. When you're talking about a person that is protected, divinely protected, we're talking about divine protection. Any moment when you encounter very horrible and terrible situations, you are going to notice something. This is very powerful. I want you guys to listen very closely. Any moment you're down, let's say, for example, behind the scenes, there is somebody trying to do something against you. They are plotting something against you because they feel that they do not like you for some reason. They don't even know why they do not like you. Because some of these evil people, when you come to them and ask them, why do you hate that person? Why don't you like that person? They will tell you that they don't know why they don't like you. They don't have a reason as to why they don't like you. They may come up with an excuse, but still you're going to figure out that it's a very lame excuse as to the reason as to why they do not like you. Because they know on a very spiritual level, you're a good person. But because you're the opposite of what they are, that is what causes the hatred against you. And that's why they try to hurt you in so many different kinds of ways, physically, sometimes spiritually. So you are going to run into people sometimes, and it's going to look like magic. You may be, for example, hospitalized, and you see this person showing up. This person can be a doctor. And there have been these evil people that are buzzing around you on your hospital bed. And then for some reason, a doctor shows up, and that doctor is going to make things right. And that doctor is going to make sure that you get out of that hospital or that clinic. It could have been, for example, an accident. Let's say you was on the travel, you was traveling to the countryside, and there was this, accident that happened to the bus or to the vehicle that you was traveling in. Let's say the vehicle caught fire, and the vehicle overturned and caught fire. And for some reason, in that particular place where that vehicle overturned, you might see an individual come out of nowhere. You don't even know where this person comes from. And you're going to be the first person pulled out of that vehicle alive. Now, like I've said, behind the scenes, there is people trying to hurt you. There is people trying to harm you because there is something about you they do not like. And they want to destroy you because you're a good person. But wherever you go, you recognize a very strange presence of somebody. It may be something they may tell you that, listen, where have you been going? I've been going that way. Okay, don't go there. Are you going to travel? Don't take that bus. Are you going to do this? Don't do this. So sometimes you may see a very mysterious presence of somebody who is constantly showing up and guiding you on your way. That person who is guiding you is not a stranger. That person is your divine protection. That person has been guided to you, specifically to you to help you and to protect you. You may be going through stuff, for example, you'll be struggling with finances, you couldn't pay your rent, and things have been going bad. Maybe sometimes you didn't have work. And somebody just shows up out of the blue and they start blessing you with money. They're like, oh, what do you need? Oh, this and this, I need my rent, or to pay rent and stuff like that. And they're going to start paying your rent for some period of time. Those people are destiny helpers. Those people are people who have been sent to your life purposely for that specific reason that you're dealing with at that particular time. And if you look at a chosen person's life, you realize that whatever was happening around you, your life, there was a person waiting for you. You moved from one place to another, there was another person waiting for you. Any moment that you encountered, there was somebody on the other side who came in to your rescue and moved you from a very dark place in life. Now, those people the people who hate you or do not like you, one of the things that will happen to those people, they are going to get a major awakening. One of the things they will notice is that whatever shade they have been trying to throw your way, it hasn't been working. And now they're out there thinking that, oh, I did this to this person. I threw them out of their house. Before they know it, you have bought your own house. They did something to your car. Before they know it, you've already bought another car. They may be sometimes through some shady stuff and told your wife or your husband some stuff against you. Maybe you was even separated from this man, but before you know it, you're comfortable. Maybe you've already gotten somebody even better than the other one. So most of the times, every situation that you encounter as a chosen one, there's always going to be some form of divine protection around you. It's not something you have to see. But for a person that is tapped in, you're going to understand the reason as to why there is some people or certain events are happening in your favor. Now, that's when those people are going to find out that this person, for some reason, there is something going on with them. And that is what is going to completely twist their minds, because they will not understand the reason as to why there is things they will do, there is stuff they will say against you, it will not work. There is things they will do against you, those things will not work. And that is what is going to trigger an awakening within those people. And they are going to know that this particular person they have been trying to destroy, that person is divinely protected. And in most cases, that's when you see they are starting to back off, because now you're like becoming a real threat. You've already been a threat before, but this time you're becoming a real threat for them, because they are realizing that there's nothing they can do against you that will work. Now they are going to give you some distance, okay? And you see, when an evil person has been defeated, the only thing they can do is they will go behind the scenes and start talking a lot of crap about you. That person is a witch. This person is that. So be very careful with those people who normally try to call you a witch when you actually know that you're a good person. They're trying to call you a witch. That is because they have been trying to plant some spells on you, and they have been trying to do some witchcraft against you. But for some mysterious reason, that witchcraft, whatever it is they have been trying to do against you, it hasn't worked. And they're baffled on the reason as to why it hasn't worked. Did you know that actually the narcissist, their intention, those people have come into your life to destroy you? There is things they have done from day one. You have been with them 20, 25 years, 14, 15 years. There is so many things they have done against you that they were supposed to take you out. They tried poison, it didn't work. They tried evicting you from the homes, it didn't work. They tried to do this, didn't work. For the most part of your life, There is things they have done, they didn't work. And now they are getting this awakening. This person is highly protected. They do not understand what is protecting you and who is protecting you, but they're very much afraid of the protection that you've got on your life. So that's when now they start all the smear campaigns. That's where the smear campaign begins. They start to spoil your name everywhere. Because if they cannot destroy you, what the enemy does, they want to make it a point to twist everybody's mind and make them believe what they believe about you. And they're going to make them turn against you. So you hear things like, oh, somebody told us that you did this, somebody told us you did that. And most of the times, those things are not even right. They're not correct. They just put this thing, they just try to tarnish your name so that everybody will feel a certain way against you, so that you can be isolated. But in whichever way that they will do anything they want to do, none of those things are going to work. You are continuously going to move. You have a mission on this planet. And there is things you came here to do. Your assignment and your mission is very important. And you're still going to carry out whatever it is you came here to do. But the enemy has been trying to stop you. Although most of those attempts haven't worked. So this awakening will trigger a very strong feeling of jealousy and insecurity within their minds and souls, because they're like, how come that anything that we do against this person is not working? That's when they're going to know that you're a very powerful breed, and there's nothing they can do against you will ever work. Now, like I said, they will give you space. The hate will go on because they're evil people anyway, so the hate will still go on. But attacks may, sometimes reduce because they may notice that there's nothing they are doing, because it feels like anything that has been intended, thrown towards you, it has simply bounced back and gone on to hurt those people. That's why you see them sometimes they're losing families, they're losing their jobs, they're losing their health. Everything they're doing is not going well because they are trying to destroy a very good person. And whatever is going on spiritually that they're trying to do is simply bouncing back and hitting them very hard in the face. That is when now they're going to start giving you a distance. The only thing they can do is to hate you from a distance, because you're a person that is indestructible. You're here to stay because you've got a mission on this planet. So let me know what you think about this video, guys, in the comment section below. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Desmos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.